review time, wrapping up the Moyne tour.
Yes, we are.
It's been a great week. For the purposes of reality, I'm going to be here for a couple more days, but this is the last beer review in Moyne. We're going to end on a high note.
So you actually get to go into sort of actual holiday for a couple of days.
I mean, I wouldn't call shooting these videos a job. I'm drinking a beer and talking shit for 5 minutes.
I was kind of wondering whether I could apply. There might be a vacancy or something.
Unpaid internship coming your way. Absolutely. Obviously coming at you one more time from Cargo Remote Moyne tour, wrapping it up, the always ending tour, we're calling it.
The always ending tour. I love it. I love it.
So I thought about it a little bit. I want to be very clear here. Because we, the first video that we did on this tour, we didn't do many shout-outs.
No.
And the second one we did, we gave all the shout-outs.
Right.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, who did we forget? And I want this to be a one shout-out review.
One shout-out?
Yeah, do you know who it is? Fucking Roth.
Roth!
Absolutely.
Raphael!
We forgot him in the last video.
We forgot Roffy!
How could we forget?
How can we forget Roffy?
Shout out to, I remember him dancing his ass off up there with an attractive young Vietnamese lady. Talked to him about it the next day, he didn't even remember the girl.
Hey, and also
Uncle Roth.
Yeah, Uncle Roth, and it's important to say he's part of the DNA here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He stamped his imprint on this place.
Exactly.
And we miss him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does he have any plans to come back?
Well, he's in Turkey, in Istanbul right now. He was in a blizzard, a week ago. But he misses us, and I'm sure he would love to come back, and he will. All the good ones come back, Misha. All the good ones come back.
Shout out to Leonard Cohen. Coming back to the war, bud.
Come on back to the war, indeed.
Love it. So I'm doing a little work over here because we decided to dip our barrel-aged beers.
Can you see his work? We've got a lighter out.
In wax.
It's quite dramatic. Did you see his lighter?
Like maniacs. Shout out to Mark Joyce. He's the one who showed us how to actually open these bottles.
I thought it was a one shout out only.
Well, I broke the rules.
Oh, again. Okay, here we are.
I mean, they're my rules. I break them every time.
All right. Well, I'm moving my chair
Obviously, special guest reviewer Rod Quinton. If you don't know, I don't know what your problem is. Tim, can you get a close-up? Shout out to Tim, man, and the ones and twos.
And Letitia, because we didn't mention Letitia the other night. She was on the camera back there.
So we have here the barrel-aged Cyclo Imperial Chocolate Stout from Pasteur Brewing Company, aged in early times whiskey barrels. So this is our world-famous Cyclo Imperial Chocolate Stout, aged for months in a whiskey barrel.
Oh, sounds kind of exciting to me.
I brought this beer specifically so you and I could review it at the end of the tour. This is the last one.
Well, here we are.
We're going out with a fucking bang.
Indeed we are.
What do you
Well, while you're pouring, I just want to say how excited I am, because when you guys opened Pasteur for me, you know, and you made all those great beers, and you used to come into the tap room, and you were working behind the bar in the tap room.
Great memories. Every Friday, you and the boys would show up.
Yeah, and then there's like,
and then as soon as real customers started filing in, you guys paid your bill. You said, "Thank you very much."
That's right.
You spent the whole day just going wild and having a good time, tearing it up. And then as soon as people came, you're like, "Thanks so much, guys. We're gonna go." It was.
I may have been,
those were the days.
I may have been employed to be doing something else at that point in time. I can't remember, but anyway, who cares? But at that time, you had all those great beers on tap, and then this fancy beer came out in a bottle, and it was like, how much is that? It was like, what?
It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was expensive beer.
13% ABV.
13%, and I thought at one stage, I'll buy one. So I bought one. Cyclo Stout, the original one.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it was worth the price. It was special, you know. And then when I came back,
chocolate.
Oh, Maru chocolate.
Shout out to Vincent.
That's right, Vincent.
At Maru.
Yeah, indeed.
I did bring. I didn't want to leave it to one for Roth.
Yeah,
but,
and a little shout out to Sam. Rest in peace.
Yeah, God bless.
We miss him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, wow, is that beer? I mean, it was. There was a lot going on. So I'm very excited.
Nibs, vanilla beans, cinnamon, Cyclo Imperial Chocolate Stout, 13%. Let's just fucking go.
Well, yeah.
Let's get into it.
I'm excited.
One sip. Everybody knows the rules. We do one a day until we do them all.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I can actually just stick my nose in it for an hour or so. You
Right.
don't have enough time, but you know, if I did, I just.
We don't do 1 hour beer reviews. We
No.
did one time do a 4 hour beer review.
I remember. I watched
You're the only one who
on
watched
replay.
it.
I watched it on replay.
So you're not too familiar with the regular one, so maybe you can't. Like,
I know I can't.
clearly pick
Well,
up the
I
nuances
have
with
one
the whiskey
bottle of
and
it.
Right, a long
What's
time
that?
ago.
2014, right? So 8 years ago.
That would have been
So
2015.
15,
yeah,
2015. So 7 years ago, I had one bottle of the original one,
Yeah. Right.
and I just remember going, "Wow, that's great."
Yeah.
So, well.
What do you think now?
Wow, that's greater. Why? Because you can actually taste the whiskey
Oh,
in the
yeah,
whiskey
yeah.
barrel
Yeah.
coming through in the beer. I mean, there's so much going on in that glass.
Right. So for me, we did a series of barrel aged beers,
Mama.
the Cyclo in different barrels. I think I reviewed the rum already. Doing the whiskey now. Saving the bourbon
Left
for. Going on. Saving the bourbon. Shout out to Charles Garrier. Saving the bourbon barrel aged Cyclo Stout for Charles. Whenever you're back in Saigon. Everything going on okay over there, guys?
Still
Okay.
good.
All right.
You've only you only made 498 bottles of this.
From that barrel, yes.
This is an individually numbered bottle.
Yes.
266 from 498.
Yeah. And
Well-
I was keeping it in my fridge just for this occasion.
Well, I don't know where the other 497 went. But if I can impart one piece of knowledge to anyone watching this, they're out there somewhere. You should find them.
Get your hands on some of the barrel aged beers. And actually, this is great timing. I didn't even mean this. Now people are going to think it's some bullshit marketing thing. But we have a bunch of other beers and barrels right now that we're just about to take out and release. So
Well, it's not a bullshit marketing thing.
there's no free ads, but it's also my job to sell beer. So
Yeah, it is.
keep your eyes out for the next.
But you don't like people
Series
that
of
sell
barrel
you
aged
stuff, right?
No, I hate it. Man.
Yeah.
Try to sell me anything. I am the man who sells.
Well,
Rod,
um,
it's been a hell of a tour.
it's been a great tour.
It's been a hell of a trip. I'm glad that we have 2 more days of work-free.
That's
Well,
right.
for me.
For you,
have
you
some
don't
work.
have to do any more of this work anymore.
You just got promoted to chef.
I did. I'm on breakfast. Breakfast at Cargo Remote.
I saw you got
for the rest
omelets
of
on the
TAD.
menu. That's what I want tomorrow.
I can do an
I'm gonna
omelette.
put my pre-order
I
in.
make good omelette, and I do great scrambled eggs. Just Letitia, my scrambled eggs good. Timmy and Letitia, for the record,
Two
giving
big thumbs
two
up.
big thumbs up from behind the camera.
They're
for my
not.
scrambled eggs.
They're not. Timmy and Letitia. Tim and Letitia.
Tim's.
They're
I
not.
can't believe we did that again.
They're not. They're not huge conversationalists, but they're deep thinkers.
They are indeed.
Yes.
And I love them both dearly. Yeah. And it's no disrespect to you guys, I love what's in this glass deeply as well. Because it takes a lot of love to make something that good.
All right. Well, as much as I would love to make this the longest review ever,
We need to wind it up.
we need to land the plane.
Okay, and
The guest
I've
always-
already
the
learnt
guest
that
always
it's
scores
my turn to score first. Well, I don't know. Philosophically, is there such thing as a perfect beer?
So let me say one thing before you.
You hate round numbers.
Let me say one thing before you go.
Okay.
Think of like. Okay. There are 2 things actually.
All right.
No, forget the first one. Let's go on right on to the second one.
Right.
If you score a beer 10 out of 10, right, and then by chance the next day you have a beer that's even better,
You've got no room to
what
move.
score do you give there? Yeah.
You got no room to move
Yeah.
because the scale ends at 10.
Yeah.
Didn't you a movie about that? Like a music movie where they turn it up to 11?
This is Spinal Tap. Yeah.
I seem to remember.
Shout out to
Annie.
Christopher Guest. Yeah. But these ones go up to 11.
Yeah. So,
Why don't you just make 10 louder?
okay, for the
Okay.
sake
Yes.
of needing some wiggle room for tomorrow,
Yeah.
I am going to
Well,
give
tomorrow
this.
and every day after that.
Oh, well, and I'm
For all our days. From this day to that.
It's a lot of days, right? So I don't,
God willing, Rod.
I'm only going to leave a little. Okay, I'm
God
only going to
willing.
leave. Hang on, let me have one more go.
Yep. One sip, everybody knows the rules.
Oh, okay. I'll leave. I'm going to go 9.8.
That's almost correct. It's a 9.9.
Well, that's where I was, but then you sort of. I was
Oh, did I
scared.
talk you off the 9.9?
Yeah, but you did. You sort of talked me down, and so
Well, it's only
if
one.
you said for the
It's only one. It's only one
Nothing
below.
nothing wrong with meat, though. Meat, you know, but yeah, okay. But I thought there might be.
Not
What if the day after tomorrow you have a beer that's better, and then the day after that, isn't, you know?
Hey, listen.
It's planning for the future. That's all.
As we have allowed for that possibility, the next thing I would say is good fucking luck finding a better beer than this.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Tomorrow
I
or the
would.
next day or any
Look,
day after.
Misha, I would agree. This is an incredible beer.
Absolutely.
And I say 9.8. Great sincerity, and yeah, I'll stand by that.
Massive score.
I'll stand by that.
9.8 from Rod, 9.9 from me. Moyne Tour done.
Done.
Fucking
Dusted.
dusted. Get on up that hill.
Get on up that hill. When do they press the button?
When I say that's a review.
Oh, did you say that's a review yet?
Why did you say it?
That's a review.